good.
Welcome
Excellent.
to the
Yeah, it's
You
great to be here.
tired yet?
Today I'm actually I have been fine this whole tour, but like this is the last
catching
show.
up.
It's the last show.
Yeah.
I didn't sleep well last night in DC. The hotel room was over the street and I kept hearing like dump trucks backing up. So like
City living.
I was like,
Not used to though.
no, but I was like putting on podcasts and like doing all the tricks you do to fall asleep. And I fell asleep at like 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah. I
That's
actually woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning because I
Oh,
was
you did?
so excited for this moment right
I'm
here.
sure. You know what?
So maybe our adrenaline will kind
Yeah,
of just
that's
level
right.
each other
It's
out.
the yin yang.
It is.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is. Well, I am so beyond appreciative for you to power through
It's
the
my
lack
pleasure.
of sleep.
Got Red Bull. I'm good.
Good, good, good. Okay, well, hopefully, speaking of good, I'm dying to know if you are on Dear Santa's naughty or nice list this year. What do you think?
Ooh, that's questionable.
And don't be shy. If you're nice, tell us why. If you're naughty, tell us why.
I mean, I think I've been nice, but it's just kind of like sitting next to Christmas God. So I don't know. Only God can judge that, right?
We're your earmuffs, Santa. Yeah, true. Christmas God can judge that for sure.
I did not pay 2 parking tickets. There it is.
You would not be the only person in
Yeah.
this room. Philly PPA,
Yeah.
we see you.
Yeah.
Okay, anywho, for Christmas, what's at the top of your list? I feel like I know disgruntled puppies is
No,
definitely
it's
not
cute.
that.
I love dogs. I think like for Christmas, this is so adulting of me, but like the idea of getting 3 or 4 nights in a row of amazing sleep with no work, because like
Tell me you're a workaholic without telling me you're a
yeah,
workaholic.
exactly. He's like I've just finished Tate McRae's album, and I'm finishing 2 other albums.
Subtle flex.
It is subtle flex. It's the truth.
No, you're killing it.
And I'm like finishing albums on artists that I can't talk about.
Right.
Going into Christmas.
Hey, if you have a Freudian slip, we won't mind it here.
I know. But so yeah, I'm not used to really doing this much work leading into Christmas. Usually between Thanksgiving and Christmas, it's pretty calm.
Yeah.
But we have all this stuff, and then OneRepublic top of the year. So I'm looking forward. What's great in the music industry is like right around December, I don't know, 18th, 15th, the text messages just stop. And it's like, and it's the best feeling in the world.
Oh.
And like normal jobs, I feel like people get a few days off for Christmas, whatever, but like we get like music industry shuts down for almost a solid month.
I love that. In Europe, they do that. They have it
Oh,
all
yeah.
of August. There's
August
like
is
a solid
off.
2 weeks
Yeah.
where no one is doing anything. And I'm like, can we implement that?
It's more
over
like
here?
4. Like you can't even, if you're a recording,
Right.
if you're a recording artist, you cannot release a song in August.
Because the other
If you're
end of the pond?
if you're an international artist, like I don't care who you are, like you could be Dua Lipa, and
Right.
the label will be like, you can do July, you can do September, you can't do August because Europe shuts down. Like there's not the radio stations, they freeze the chart. So whatever, it's kind of like what we do in Christmas. So like they freeze it, whatever's on the chart is on the chart, and if you try to promote or do anything in August in Europe, you're toast.
See, this is why I would pick you to be my co-writer on Songland, because you know all the intel.
I do know the intel.
This is amazing.
I'd be random white guy who be everywhere.
I'm not dead underrated. I'm not gonna lie. Songland has rehabilitated my love for music, and not that I ever lost it, but like I do wake up sometimes, and I feel like as a songwriter, you can attest to this being a real thing. I'll be in a deep sleep. I'll create a song in my dream, and I'll wake up and I'll be like, I have to write this down, and then I just don't.
And then you don't.
And then this is why I'm on the other side of the stage and not like your side of the stage. But I mean, I'm grateful to have those worlds collide. But is that
You
something
have
that
to write-
happens to you?
It's happened. Yeah, it's happened a few times. I mean, not like a lot, but it's more or less that like I might have like a concept. I might wake up in a dream and be like, oh, I should write it down. I'll write down a word or a sentence, and then I go back to bed. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, that was really good. And then
How do you remember it? See, this is where I need you
you
to
just write it down on
Yeah, but a
your
word is what
phone.
rehabilitates the sound and the song in your brain.
I don't really come up with the full like if I have melodies or something when I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound really, I don't know what the term is. This is gonna sound really obtuse, but my line of thinking is like, if it's that genius, you'll remember it. If it's that good,
Put it on a T-shirt.
Yeah,
I want it
yeah.
in the merch shop at Q102's Jingle Ball.
that's the truth of the matter. Is if it's something that's that good, like if it's that sticky and that catchy, it's like you're gonna remember it. Yeah.
Okay, speaking of things to remember, obviously the show tonight is going to be spectacular. I'm so excited to watch you guys perform. What's your favorite OneRepublic song to sing or perform? Would you guys all have different answers?
Ew. We might all. We would all have different answers as a band.
For you?
For me, my stock answer, because this is true,
Mm-hmm.
it's always whatever your last hit was, the latest song.
Okay.
The most recent hit is always the most fun to perform for me, just because all the other ones I've played a billion times. So
Right,
like,
right.
Apologize is always fun because it was the first in the audience. It's like a warm blanket. Everyone's just like,
For
oh
sure.
yeah. But like for us now, it's I Ain't Worried, Top Gun, because
it.
that was 2022. That was in 23. That was like our most recent hit, and it came out of nowhere. So like,
Mhm.
I always like the most recent.
It's like a viral TikTok. You just don't
Yeah.
know which one's gonna
You
hit.
just never know. You just got to keep. You just got to keep getting the batting cage. Just keep swinging. Like you just keep putting out the best music you can because you can't control the outcome. So I
Mhm.
don't. I don't lose sleep over. I used to lose a lot of sleep over it. Now I don't. I just like
I don't think you could physically lose any more sleep.
no. I can't lose more sleep. No, I need to stay together.
Well, for what it's worth, mine has to be Lose Somebody. And I
Oh,
know
Kygo,
I
Kygo.
so good. Just it's
Listen,
right here.
for real though, I love that song, and every time we do it, the audience sings the entire thing.
Oh, I will be front and center
It's
if it
nuts.
happens. I'm
It's
just letting
nuts.
you know.
If we had more than 25 minutes, we would do it. Yeah, yeah.
Downfall of Jingle Ball, but that just goes to show you need to get your
But
way
you're gonna
back
see.
here.
Here, I'm gonna go on record. We will play more hits than any act in the history of Jingle Ball Philly tonight
Mic drop.
because we're doing ours. But then I'm also squeezing in 4 or 5 snippets of like number ones that I wrote for other artists.
Squeeze.
Yeah.
Squeeze them away.
It's literally like we go to the time where they're like, you got to be done. So like, my goal this year was like, we're doing Jingle Ball. We haven't done it in a few years. Like, how many hit records can we do that people know? People don't show up to these shows and they're like, play track 7 on your 3rd album. I'm so obsessed. Like, no, like who cares? Just like shut up and play the hits.
Oh, we care. I mean, I definitely care at least. So
Yeah,
I'm
you
speaking
care.
on
You're
behalf
also
of Philly.
yeah, but we're also not a K-pop group. You're not like looking for our deep cuts right now.
I got you. I got you. Well, either way, whatever comes out of your mouths tonight, I'm sure we're all going to thrive. Hopefully, Philly can give you the energy you needed to bounce back from your lack of sleep. And we
Yeah,
can't.
Philly's unhinged.
Oh,
I
we
like
really
it.
are.
I like
Sorry.
it. Philly,
Sorry in advance.
I have mad love for Philly. I've been coming here since I was a kid. I love it.
Love it. Have
Yeah.
you done your venturing today?
Yeah, I've done my
Good.
venture today. I walked around for miles and miles and miles. Like one of my best friends and college roommates, college dorm mates,
Yeah.
lives here and like left New York to move back here because he prefers Philly over New York.
I could agree.
And the food scene here is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, every time we're here, like, well, like the years Zahav opened, we had a huge party there. Had to, and we've hit a lot of like the top places in Philly. Like the food scene here is crazy. We love the people, and Chase Utley's one of my best friends of my entire life.
Tell
And,
him
like,
I love him.
yeah, he's my closest friend in Los Angeles, so I'm
love
tight
it.
with Philly. Yeah.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining us here in Philly. We can't wait to reciprocate the love that you have for us out on that stage. And thanks for joining us in the Shoe 2 room.
All right, thank you. Let's get it.